like to have fun, but I don't play games.
I have to have a bite for good luck, though.
But not too big. No, that's too big. The half of that.
Do you think you have enough lemons? I'm worried.
I thought that my daughter was lesbian. So this is the famous fridge. So how is Kim really doing? I mean, you know, I invited her like three times to come and do this with her because I really wanted her to, you know, get healthy and feel good. You remember?
I remember.
Okay, good.
I do remember.
You're
Because
confused,
what we
honey.
have here.
You know, the conversation that she's having with him is just really inappropriate. There's nothing more ugly than a drunk woman.
I hear from all the girls in the group that you like have an issue with me. Do you know anything about it?
No. Obviously, Taylor is lying, so I plan to just wait for Taylor to gather the courage to come to me and say what she thinks.
She was found in the bathroom with
Not by any of us.
not a lot of clothes on.
Not by any of us.
What?
You don't really make
I'd like
such a
to see it
big
all.
statement unless you see it with your own eyes, I believe.
Well,
you know?
I know about it for 2 sets of eyes, and there were no drapes in there.
I just don't want to throw somebody under the bus.
You don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but she's throwing all of us under the bus.
I've never felt she threw me under the bus.
Really?
No, Brandy?
What she said about, well...
About what? Tell me. What she said about what?
I don't think that Adrian is a very credible source right now. You know, whatever she says about Brandy right now, she's coming from a place of hurt and insecurity. Adrian is you know, a very insecure woman. If she had balls and she felt strongly about her conviction, she would pick up the phone and talk to you and say, listen, woman, I don't like you did this, this, and that. But instead, she calls a lawyer. You know why? Because she can, and she has the money to do so. You know, because $10,000, you know, maybe doesn't mean anything to her. And so when you go to that tea party, just keep telling yourself that. If you step back from it, you can just look at it and go like, screw you. I mean, who are you, really? Who is Adrian Malouf in this world? You know what I mean? In the big picture, she's nobody.
Don't trash talk. You know, you have something to say about something, look a person in the eye and say it.
I agree.
Don't start saying
we
like
love
so-and-so
to.
said. Then do it. What stops you?
I am not going anywhere.
But you weren't invited to this conversation, honey.
Yolanda,
We're talking to three of
You're
us.
being misled by a very bad girl. And I hate to see you go down this road, honestly.
Sweetheart, I'm 48
I'm
years
sure
old.
you
I
are.
know which road I'm walking, but thanks for the concern, but I think I can figure things out on my own.
Because your lawyer says don't pick up the phone.
You don't have to listen to your attorney.
Why?
Have common sense.
It's so strange for two men to start yelling at each other over a woman's issue. Go have a beer somewhere.
One day your husband might come and we can have a chat.
My husband, do you think my husband wants to hang with somebody like you who attacks somebody's woman in public? I mean, you're kidding me? You kidding me? No, it's fine.
Well, let your husband tell me that.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I don't want this lecture right now. I don't, and I wasn't trying to.
I'm not giving you a lecture. I'm not your friend.
This isn't about me. This is about Kim.
If she thinks I'm mothering her, then maybe she should start behaving like an adult and not as a child.
So you never said, I don't think Bella and Anwar have conversations.
So what I've gotten from it is that Mohammed said they were healthy.
So that's basically saying they don't have conversations. If you're really curious and you want to understand it, I brought you their test and I want you to take it home and read it.
All I know is that they're talking about my children, and if they had any questions, they should have come to me. Why talk about it behind my back?
Trust me, if it wasn't for my kids, I would have jumped over the balcony already, you know? I always kept such high standards of what I needed to do as a mom and as a wife. I've learned to surrender to the fact that I'm not, you know, that person anymore.
Well, Munchausen is, and I want to cry to even say this out loud, but it's something that people could create if they might not be sick, but they make themselves sick.
I just don't know my body's strong enough to do it, you know?
I'm not sure why you didn't call me if you had another issue or tell me what's going on, and we just need.
Call you if I had another issue? Are you kidding me?
After all the shit you put out in the universe, I have to call you to see if there's any issue.
Well, I think that wig glue is going to her brain, and she needs to check herself because that glue that she puts that wig on with is affecting her brain. Like, what it really?
This doesn't wear a wig.
Yes, it's like one wig and one style.
What means wig? Like you put
the
up
whole thing. I'm gonna get one to be her for Halloween. No, I'm not lying. She wears wigs. Okay.
You know that you spoke in front of everybody.
Not everybody.
Let me finish. That's not interesting. That I have Hauschen, whatever disease. In that moment, I laughed it off. I thought it was hysterical. I'm like, I don't even know what that means. It's not even in my vocabulary, okay? When you left, when my nurse wrote me the definition of Munchausen disease, that was the biggest blow I've ever had in my life.
And I'm sorry about that. And it didn't come from me.
Sorry is not enough.
I think the old Yolanda's coming back. I'm a woman's woman too. I have all the daughters. I'm from a family of women.
I'm trying to talk, but if you want to, go ahead.
Aren't we talking to each other?
No, I'm telling you something, and then you say, I'm a woman's woman too.
We're having a conversation, Yolanda.
I'm trying to talk. I'm telling you not to talk about me or at least Rena when Rena's not here to defend herself.
I was talking to a close friend of mine in a corner alone. You guys were having a conversation. Well, we are close friends right now.
Good. They're close friends when it works in their favor. A little bit suspicious to me. I get what you're saying, Kyle. I'm just asking you to drop it. I hold a lot in the vault, honey.
What does that mean? Are you threatening me?
No, not at all. Not at all. No, I have more integrity than that.
Beautiful.
I'm not waiting for Kyle Richards to like me. I have much more important things to do than that.